If you are a sales or business leader, how can you create a sales compensation plan that will improve sales results? Here are 4 rules that will guide you in devising highly effective pay plans. Rule number 1, drive desired sales behaviors. Every great pay plan is built on the idea that compensation drives behavior. So the first step in forming an effective compensation plan is to identify the specific behaviors you want your salespeople to engage in. Now, how can you do this? You start with the strategic business objectives of your organization and then build a pay plan that rewards salespeople for executing the behaviors that accomplish those objectives. Far too often, management blindly constructs pay plans that incentivize salespeople to sell against the goals of the company. They pay them to focus on the wrong customers, products, and activities. To make sure this does not happen to you, ask yourself, are all of your customers of equal value? Does your compensation reflect the profit and growth objectives of your organization? Then, once you know exactly what you want your sales team to accomplish, align your pay plan with these goals. Rule number 2, focus on generating revenue, not saving money. Too often, I see sales compensation plans that are more focused on saving money than generating revenue. These in-depth compensation plans actually demotivate salespeople and decrease sales. For instance, in an effort to save money, one company required salespeople to give up 50% of their commission if they received any help from their sales manager. Now, this is in spite of the fact that the data showed that when salespeople did receive assistance from their sales manager, closing rates nearly doubled. Yet, instead of leveraging this in their favor to boost sales, company leadership created a pay structure that compelled reps to only use a manager after exhausting all other options. Now, this nullified the previously disclosed closing ratios because the manager was only called in when a miracle was needed to revive the sale. The result of this flawed pay plan was a devastating decrease in sales results. So I encourage you to make sure that your compensation plan is focused on profitable revenue generation, not saving money. Pay plans concentrated on reducing expenses are always counterproductive because they cost more than they save. Rule number 3, understandable and transparent. When it comes to sales compensation plans, there is credibility in simplicity. Excessively complex plans create unnecessary clutter and usually breed distrust. In contrast, effective pay plans are transparent and can be easily tracked by everyone involved. I suggest that when crafting your compensation plan, you make it simple enough that a 3rd grader could understand it. Now, this may sound basic, but don't confuse complexity with sophistication or effectiveness. Great pay plans are always transparent and straightforward. Rule number 4, attracts and retains top performers. What kind of salespeople do you want on your sales team? Does your compensation plan help you attract and retain those individuals? Your pay plan should help you create your ideal sales team. Because make no mistake, top performers will rarely subject themselves to weak compensation plans. So create a plan that rewards heightened levels of performance. In other words, you only get what you pay for. By following these 4 simple rules of effective compensation plans, you will motivate your salespeople and drive the specific sales behaviors that will help you grow your business. Thanks for watching. I'm David Hoffeld, the CEO and Chief Sales Trainer here at the Hoffeld Group, reminding you, selling is just too important to be based on anything other than proven science.